Come on, show yourself. What in the heck? Thing was up in the tree. Something was up in that tree right there.
The Alaska Triangle, a place of legend and mystery where 129 million acres of dense forest stretch endlessly, much of it untouched by human exploration. Here in this sprawling wilderness, ancient trees look like sentinels over secrets as old as time itself. The air is thick with a sense of foreboding, a reminder that this is no ordinary place. This is the Alaska Triangle, where people vanish without a trace, leaving behind only whispers of what might have happened. It is within this mysterious expanse that Cliff Barackman, a seasoned cryptozoologist, embarks on his latest quest to uncover the truth behind one of the world's most enduring mysteries, Bigfoot. Barackman is not alone in his pursuit. The triangle itself is steeped in lore, a place where reports of unexplainable phenomena converge with accounts of terrifying encounters. His mission is not just scientific, it is deeply personal, a journey into the unknown to answer a question that has haunted him for years. The first clue is both tantalizing and haunting. Video footage from deep within the triangle reveals massive footprints pressed into the earth.
Pretty widely spaced. They're in a straight line that tends to jibe with what we think about the way Sasquatches walk.
Silent witnesses to the presence of something extraordinary. The prints, far too large and distinct to be human, stir excitement among believers and skepticism among others. But for Barackman, they are a beacon, drawing him deeper into the wilderness. Yet, these footprints are not the only signs. On the southern tip of the triangle, an even stranger phenomenon has been discovered. Towering over the rugged terrain of Prince of Wales Island, an area steeped in Native Alaskan legends, are signs of Bigfoot unlike anything seen before. It is here, on a remote mountainside, that native elder Al Jackson shares a chilling story passed down through generations. Al Jackson speaks with the quiet authority of someone who has lived his life in harmony with the land. His tale begins decades ago when he was just a boy, learning the ways of hunting from an elder. The memory is vivid, etched into his mind like a warning. The elder, his voice a mix of reverence and caution, had told him about the creatures that roamed the mountain, a shadowy race of big black gorillas whose presence was unmistakable. They were no mere beasts, the elder explained, but guardians of their domain, marking their territory with an eerie, almost supernatural display. It was these creatures, the elder claimed, who had the strength and intelligence to take entire cedar trees, uproot them from the earth, and drive them back into the ground, upside down.
You have to watch out for those big black gorillas that live up there. He told them that he said they marked their territories by driving these blown down trees into the ground upside down.
This act, both a warning and a proclamation, signified that the area belonged to them. Jackson listened intently, the weight of the elder's words sinking in. "If you ever see those trees," the elder had warned, "do not trespass, or you will face consequences." A display of unfathomable strength. The scene described by Jackson is almost too incredible to believe. On Prince of Wales Island, amidst the towering peaks and misty woods, these upside-down cedar trees stand like eerie sculptures. Their roots stretch skyward, a stark contrast to the natural order, as if the laws of nature had been bent by an unseen hand. There are no signs of human interference. No logging machinery has touched this area. There are no tire tracks, no tool marks, no evidence of human labor. The sheer power required to hoist these massive trees, some weighing nearly 1,000 pounds, and bury them root-side up into the ground is beyond comprehension. Even in the soft, mossy earth of the muskeg, this act would demand a level of strength far exceeding anything humanly possible. Cryptozoologists, skeptics, and locals alike are left puzzled. What could possess such strength? Barackman, with his years of experience and unshakable resolve, knows he is onto something monumental. The upside-down trees, their roots clawing at the sky like the fingers of some ancient giant, are more than just a mystery. They are a message, a boundary, a warning. As the sun sets over the triangle, casting long shadows through the forest, Barackman and his team prepare for the next phase of their investigation. The evidence so far has been extraordinary, but it is only the beginning. The footprints, the trees, and the stories of the locals all point toward one chilling conclusion. Something is out there. Something powerful. Something intelligent.
It's known that if you see trees uprooted and driven into the ground upside down with the roots facing upwards, that's Bigfoot territory and you don't want to trespass. Otherwise, you're going to suffer the consequences.
The expedition is far from over. Ahead lies more than just uncharted wilderness. Ahead lies the truth, buried in the depths of the Alaska Triangle. The notion of a creature capable of driving 1,000-pound cedar trees into the earth is staggering. To contextualize, this feat requires more than 3 times the strength of an adult male gorilla, one of the strongest animals known to man. Such raw power defies human capabilities, lending weight to the idea that something extraordinary resides within the Alaska Triangle. While Prince of Wales Island holds its eerie tree markers, the focus shifts to Lake Iliamna, another mysterious locale within the triangle. It is here that Barackman continues his relentless pursuit of Bigfoot, yearning for the ultimate proof, a personal encounter. For Barackman, the scattered pieces of evidence, the footprints, the stories, the inverted trees, are only puzzle fragments. He needs the creature itself to emerge from the shadows, into the night. The Alaskan twilight is a spectacle in itself. Just shy of midnight, the horizon is still bathed in a surreal glow, the sun reluctant to relinquish its grip on the land. Barackman stands amidst this hauntingly beautiful scene, his silhouette stark against the lake's reflective surface. The stillness is almost oppressive, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves and the faint cry of distant wildlife. This is the hour when the unknown awakens, when the forest becomes alive with secrets. Determined to draw Bigfoot closer, Barackman begins his next experiment. The method is as unconventional as the mystery itself: sound communication. They use knocking noises, Barackman explains, his voice calm but charged with anticipation. Maybe they hit a tree with a stick, maybe they clap, or maybe it's something they do with their mouths. I don't know for sure, but they make those noises to communicate. With a measured precision, he picks up a thick branch, scanning the immediate area for a suitable target. Barackman strikes a tree with a sharp, resonant crack that echoes through the still air. Then he waits. The forest seems to hold its breath, the weight of silence almost suffocating. Time stretches. The tension is palpable. He strikes again, the hollow sound echoing like a drumbeat. The cadence of these knocks becomes a dialogue without words, an invitation for whatever might be lurking just beyond sight. Barackman knows the risks. For all his experience, there's a sense that he is never entirely alone in the triangle.
I want to start making noises, basically knocks. Sasquatch use knocking noises to communicate back and forth with one another. Maybe they're hitting a tree with a stick, maybe they're clapping, maybe they're doing it with their mouth. I don't really know, but they make those noises.
The hair on the back of his neck stands on end, a primal instinct that whispers he is being watched. Somewhere, hidden among the thick trunks and undergrowth, something might be observing his every move. He feels it, an unshakable certainty, like the weight of unseen eyes. Bigfoot is intelligent, Barackman muses to the camera, his voice barely above a whisper. They're elusive. They can almost hide in plain sight. You could walk right past one and never know it was there, unless they wanted you to. That's the rub. These creatures, if they exist, choose their moments. They decide when and if they will reveal themselves, their encounters dictated not by chance, but by their own will. They're curious, Barackman continues. They'll approach women and children. They'll defend their territories if threatened. But most of the time, they just don't want to be seen. It's a thought both sobering and thrilling. The forest could be teeming with unseen life, silent watchers, masters of evasion. Barackman scans the tree line with meticulous care, every rustle or shadow a potential clue. The search for heat. As darkness deepens, Barackman arms himself with technology that might give him the edge: a thermal camera. In the inky blackness of the forest, this device becomes an invaluable tool. It detects heat signatures, turning the unseen into stark white images against a sea of cold gray. He moves cautiously, the camera sweeping through the dense foliage. The tension builds with every step. The screen is a canvas of ghostly shapes, branches, rocks, and the occasional small animal, each emitting its own faint glow. The forest seems almost alive, but so far, no sign of the legendary figure he seeks. The suspense hangs heavy in the air, each passing second a reminder of the triangle's unpredictable nature. Is Bigfoot out there, watching, concealed just beyond the reach of the thermal lens? Barackman doesn't know, but the possibility sends a thrill through him, reigniting his resolve. As Barackman continues his search, the forest around him feels more alien, more alive. The knocks he made earlier still linger in his mind. Did the forest respond, or did it fall silent out of fear or recognition? The thermal camera offers no answers, only the promise of discovery. But Barackman knows one thing for sure: the hunt is far from over. The night deepens, and with it, the sense of anticipation grows. Somewhere in the wilderness, the answers lie waiting. Whether they will reveal themselves willingly or remain hidden is another mystery entirely.
Is Bigfoot out there?
It looks like the mystery of the Alaska Triangle won this round, but I'll be back and I'll challenge it again.
Beyond flesh and blood. For the native communities of Alaska, the mystery of Bigfoot goes beyond the boundaries of the physical world. To them, the creature is not merely an elusive being of muscle and bone, it is a bridge between realms, a creature that embodies both the material and the mystical. In their lore, Bigfoot's ability to remain hidden is not simply a matter of stealth, but a mastery over the unseen forces of reality itself. Bigfoot is believed to possess an understanding of dimensions and energies beyond human understanding. Native elders whisper that these beings know how to shift between worlds, slipping effortlessly between dimensions like shadows bending under moonlight. They say Bigfoot can manipulate energy, altering its form and even disappearing entirely from this plane of existence when it chooses. They know how to do things that we don't understand, one elder explains, the weight of ancestral knowledge in his words. They can shift in and out of this reality. That's why we'll never find them. This belief offers a tantalizing explanation for the sudden, untraceable disappearances associated with Bigfoot. One moment, there's an undeniable presence, a figure, a sound, a footprint, and the next, it's as if it never existed. Sarah and Ray's story stands as a chilling testament to this phenomenon. The pair recount their encounter with Bigfoot, an experience both awe-inspiring and disorienting. There was something there, Sarah recalls, her voice tinged with disbelief. And then it wasn't. Bam, just like that. It was gone. The sheer abruptness of the creature's disappearance defies logic. To skeptics, such accounts are easily dismissed as tricks of the mind, fleeting shadows misinterpreted in a landscape of perpetual mystery. But for those who have lived these moments, the experience is as vivid as it is unexplainable. Could this ability to vanish explain why no concrete evidence of Bigfoot has ever been recovered? The theory gains traction among those who believe the creature may inhabit not just the wilderness, but also the liminal spaces between dimensions. If Bigfoot can step into another plane of existence at will, it would render traditional methods of tracking futile. For some, this interdimensional explanation also raises a darker possibility. Could Bigfoot be abducting the people who vanish in the Alaska Triangle? If it is capable of crossing dimensions, then perhaps it has the power to take others with it. The thought lingers like a shadow over Barackman's expedition, adding a layer of urgency to his search.
So mysterious, and they're so well hidden because they know how to do things that we don't understand. They know how to shift in and out of this reality. They know how to change their energy and go into some strange shadow-like form, and they pop right back into this reality whenever they want.
Footprints in Fairbanks. While the mystical theories swirl around Bigfoot's nature, tangible evidence remains the backbone of Barackman's pursuit. In Fairbanks, the trail has led to a compelling discovery: a series of footprints caught on video by a man named Keith. These tracks, set deep into the earth, suggest something far beyond human. Dr. Robert Alley, a meticulous researcher and expert in Bigfoot-related phenomena, analyzes the footage with an almost clinical precision. His observations add weight to the mystery. The video shows very clearly a series of footprints, Alley notes, pointing to the screen. They lead off without any human footprints nearby. This absence of human activity around the prints eliminates the possibility of a hoax. Alley's team uses tools like a metal detector to measure the scale and depth of the impressions, revealing astonishing details. The footprints range from 16 to 18 inches in length, far larger than any human foot. Even more striking are the visible toes, their shape and placement indicating something bipedal, yet distinctly non-human. Allie's findings only deepen the mystery. The footprints, combined with their sheer size and isolation, point to a creature of extraordinary stature and weight. For Barackman and his team, these tracks are more than just evidence. They are a breadcrumb trail leading deeper into the unknown. The juxtaposition of mystical beliefs and physical evidence paints a complex picture of Bigfoot. For Barackman, the challenge lies in reconciling the two. The footprints, the stories of vanishing figures, and the possibility of interdimensional abilities all converge into a single, unanswerable question. What is Bigfoot? The native perspective offers a deeper understanding of the creature's nature. Bigfoot is not just a being of immense physical power. It is a keeper of boundaries, a guardian of realms that humans scarcely understand. Its appearances, rare and fleeting, are not random but deliberate. A choice to reveal itself or to remain hidden. But the physical evidence, the footprints, the inverted trees, cannot be ignored. These clues anchor the legend in reality, suggesting that while Bigfoot may possess mystical qualities, it also inhabits the physical world. For Barackman, this duality is both a challenge and a revelation. The more he learns, the clearer it becomes that Bigfoot is more than a myth. It is a phenomenon that defies classification, existing at the crossroads of science and spirituality. As Barackman studies the video and listens to accounts like Sarah and Ray's, a new sense of determination takes hold. Each clue, whether mystical or physical, pushes him closer to the truth. The footprints in Fairbanks are undeniable evidence of something extraordinary, but the questions remain. How does Bigfoot move so seamlessly between visibility and invisibility? And more importantly, what other secrets does it hold? The answers lie ahead, deeper in the wilderness, where the line between reality and legend blurs.
There's very clearly a series of footprints leading off without any human footprints in close proximity, with scale an 11-inch metal detector, suggesting tracks of 16, 17, or 18 inches in length.
The stride of giants. The video evidence from Fairbanks continues to puzzle experts and ignite the imaginations of believers. The footprints, with their colossal size, are accompanied by an even more astonishing detail: their stride. Measuring beyond 6 feet, the distance between each print indicates a creature of immense size and remarkable mobility. This isn't a bear, Dr. Robert Alley states firmly, his tone one of quiet conviction. It's bipedal, and its stride falls far outside the range of human variability. The evidence, stark and undeniable, narrows the possibilities. Skeptics may debate the creature's nature, but Alley leaves little room for ambiguity. Whether you like it or not, he concludes, all you're left with is a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. This discovery, when paired with the stories, footprints, and inexplicable phenomena surrounding the Alaska Triangle, begins to form a cohesive narrative. It is no longer a question of whether Bigfoot exists. It is a question of how such a creature thrives in the modern world while remaining so elusive. Alaska itself feels like a co-conspirator in the mystery, its vastness and wildness providing the perfect backdrop for such a mysterious being. With its boundless forests, soaring peaks, and untouched wilderness, the state possesses a near-mythical quality. It is a land where the boundaries between reality and the extraordinary blur, where the improbable seems almost expected. Alaska is pretty amazing, a witness shares, her voice tinged with reverence. It's magical. This sentiment is echoed by others who have encountered what they cannot explain. The accounts are numerous, too many to be dismissed. People have seen too much of it for us not to believe them, another witness asserts, and I know there's something out there. Their conviction is unwavering, their stories told with a quiet confidence that goes beyond skepticism. For them, Bigfoot is not just a possibility, but a certainty, rare perhaps, but undeniably real. Cliff Barackman stands at the edge of the Alaska Triangle, his expedition complete for now. He has faced the wilderness, delved into the lore, and gathered evidence that strengthens the case for Bigfoot's existence. Yet, the mystery remains unsolved. I'm 100% convinced that Bigfoot exists, Barackman declares, his voice steady with resolve. Maybe in sparse numbers, but definitely real. The Alaska Triangle, however, has once again proven its dominance. The mystery of its vast, uncharted wilderness persists, undefeated but not unchallenged. Barackman's determination is unshaken. "It looks like the Alaska Triangle won this round," he admits, "but I'll be back, and I'll challenge it again." His parting words are a testament to the human spirit, the refusal to be deterred by the unknown. In the face of a mystery that has persisted for generations, Barackman is resolute in his quest for answers.
And toes that are visible, very clearly demarcated, along with a stride that really stretched out well beyond 6 feet.
Theories beyond comprehension. As Barackman reflects on the evidence, he grapples with the theories that swirl around the Alaska Triangle. Could Bigfoot's presence here be tied to forces that science is only beginning to understand? The idea seems far-fetched, yet the evidence demands consideration. Just because it falls outside of our realm of understanding, Barackman muses, doesn't mean it's magic or impossible. Some suggest that Bigfoot's elusive nature might be linked to the triangle's supernatural forces. Wormholes in space and time, magnetic anomalies, and interdimensional portals are all proposed as explanations. These theories, while speculative, align with the creature's uncanny ability to appear and disappear without a trace. If Bigfoot is tapping into these forces, it raises profound questions about the very nature of reality. Could these same forces be responsible for the countless disappearances within the triangle? Could they explain the inverted trees, the footprints, and the eerie feeling of being watched? The Alaska Triangle itself looms large in the narrative, a character as mysterious as Bigfoot. It is a place of whispers and shadows, of legends and truths that seem to intertwine. For some, its power is tangible, a force that can be measured and studied. There are those who believe that modern technology might one day unlock the secrets of the triangle. Advanced instruments could detect the presence of force fields or even map the locations of wormholes. Such discoveries might not only explain Bigfoot's abilities, but also unravel the triangle's deeper mysteries. The notion is both thrilling and terrifying. If the triangle truly holds the key to other dimensions, then the implications extend far beyond the legend of Bigfoot. They touch on the very fabric of existence, challenging humanity's understanding of the universe. As the expedition ends and the wilderness of Alaska reclaims its silence, one thing is clear: the mystery of the Alaska Triangle endures. The evidence, the stories, and the theories all point to something extraordinary, something that defies easy explanation. For Barackman and others like him, the hunt continues. The search for Bigfoot is not just a quest for proof, but a journey into the unknown, a challenge to uncover truths that have eluded humanity for centuries. And so, the Alaska Triangle remains, a place where legends are born, where the impossible becomes possible, and where the greatest mysteries of the natural world await discovery. The story of Bigfoot does not end here. It is only the beginning.